tutta la catena. Anna credo che in maniera molto rapida introdurrà questi.
Hi guys, sorry I don't speak Italian, first note here. So just to tell you, I won't have time to finish my presentation. However, you can go to www.branding-usa.com/slides to download the presentation. And all the presenters that you saw here today, their presentations are available there. www.branding-usa/slides. So thank you for being here. Give a round of applause to everyone that presented today. Let's go next. So essentially what I wanted to talk to you about today is that food in America has become a lifestyle. It's no longer a food, and all of the presenters talked about this point. Today, food is a choice, and in the case of specialty food and foodies, this is an absolute must. US consumers are constantly shifting online. We can see every year that the percentage of time spent on the digital space is increasing. In 2010, it was 3 hours. Now it's close to 6 hours. Americans spend almost 25 hours a month online, simply 24 hours a day. It's a cycle. But where are they? They're on apps. 87% of them are on apps. Which apps? Social media apps. And that's what's important. The consumer shopping habits. How do these people are making purchasing decisions? And this is crucial and very important. 81% are looking online for inspiration, where 96% are doing research. They're researching new brands, new trends, new things to eat, new things to buy. They're also looking for new things to cook, and this is where the Italian population comes in, because most of the food that Italy makes, the most amazing food in the world, must be cooked. It's the DIY culture. So we are the foodie generation. So here you can see a social spread of ages that are online, and you can see that actually between 18 and 49 makes up the mass majority of all social media users. So they're not as young as you think they are. Those young people that are online are not there to look at your brands yet, but they will be. So here you can see that 24% of the population are millennials. And we talk about this, it's the boomer generation. By 2017, next year, the new millennials will outspend baby boomers. This is the next market. It's the new market. It's a market you must pay attention to. And 83% of all new mothers are millennials. This is so important. So who are these new young mothers? They're yummies, as much as myself. They are highly engaged, they watch videos, and they actually are buying what they're seeing in the videos. This target group is more important than only millennials. They're actually more focused on natural and organic than ever. They want foods that are natural yet convenient, and this is very important. And also, they're not brand loyal, which creates a huge opportunity for a new market to come in and take their attention. Okay? So where are they searching? Once the search starts on a smartphone, they're actually converting because they're purchasing through computer, 37%, and 32% leave their house and go to the store to buy your product. So it's not just about your sales strategy, it's also about your consumer strategy. This is very, very important. So millennial moms, they crave the experience of the product. And what do we talk about when we say that? Sorry. So these are the young and the hungry. And the young and the hungry, what are they doing? They're setting food culture trends. For them, food is an entertainment and a self-expression. No meal goes without proper documentation. We are the food paparazzi generation. And this is so important. So all of these people are actually organizing their lives around food. It's rumored to say that millennial moms or yummies prefer to go out to eat than to buy shoes. This is huge. Louis Vuitton, move over. Pasta is coming. So, but not all of them like to cook. But when they do cook, they think that they are an expert, and they look to you to inform them on how to be that expert. One of the things is that ethnic and global is a common language that these millennials have. So they're not afraid to try different cultures and different foods, Asian, Italian, Spanish. They're looking and they're craving that experience. So how can these foodies be reached? And I'll do this very fast and very, very simply, okay? We'll start off by doing the awareness cycle. And this is an awareness strategy, typically how we set up all strategies for clients. We'll start with, and this is not in a particular order, brand ambassadors, social media advertising, social media content strategy, influencers, trade and marketing events, PR and digital, and then public relations. Okay? So let's take a look at a typical public relations strategy for a client. This is over 1 year. So number one, in America, public relations, or PR as we call it, is not paid media. You cannot pay to place editorial stories, as contrary to a lot of European countries. And we work 3 to 6 months out. I know here it says 3 to 4, but it's really 6 months. So if you have a seasonal product, you better start your PR in June. That's how we're working. So here you can see that over a course of 1 year, the media coverage that this has been received, Today Show, Woman's World, People Magazine, The Nibble, Delish, Miami Herald, Daily News, is close to $3 million in ad buys. So this would have cost you $3 million if you were placing trade ads, not only trade ads, consumer ads in all of these magazines, and also 800,000 impressions. So social media ADV, back one. Social media advertising, and we're not only talking about Facebook ads and banners online. We're talking about in-post content and in-post marketing. This is a story that looks like an ad. This is an ad that looks like a story. So here you can see that this is called a carousel ad, and this is a new Instagram ad network. And it's actually telling the story continuously in between different posts. So here are the 3 different types of ads that you can be doing. You can also place video ads that will actually create the story for you. You can do ad storytelling now. Facebook advertisement, I want to stress this point. So all brands, if you're not paying on Facebook, you're not getting the views, okay? So this is a real fact. Facebook's new algorithm has now watered down all of your posts, and only 2% of your population is actually receiving your content. Let's do an example. A page that has 20,000 fans, that's a lot of fans. You worked really hard for these fans. Your social media strategist, content advisor, spent hundreds and thousands of hours gaining all of these people, but only 40% of them are actually seeing their post. It's like writing the most beautiful story and then having no one read it. It's so sad. So please start spending money on Facebook, because that's what they want you to do. This money doesn't go to us. It doesn't go to content strategists. It goes directly to Facebook. It's not our fault. We didn't use this, but if you're getting an ad for $20 for boosting a post, this is not an advertising budget, you're looking at 5,000 increase from 40. That's huge, but this is still your fans. You're actually paying now to talk to the fans you've already gained. So start spending money on Facebook. Brand ambassadors. I'm sure you know this guy. He's very good. So what's the difference between influencers and brand ambassadors? And this is why this page is here, and this is why this is important. He's a celebrity. He is paid to endorse that product. Of course, wildly talented, but there's a relationship here that goes over time. And he's paid to do this. But it's very, very important to have brand ambassadors. They don't have to be as famous as this chef, but ambassadors are super important. Why are they important? Because they inspire trust. Most people don't know your product. If I recommend it to a friend of mine, she might try it, but I'm not a brand ambassador, and I'm definitely not a social influencer. I wish I was. So let's go to digital PR and blogging. This is very important. Here's where influencers come to play. This is part of your public relations strategy, but it's also part of your social media content strategy. So who are the new bloggers? A food blogger is like the runway for a fashion show. It's the platform. You can see here, this is a client of ours, this is Bali. And they have introduced these amazing mini Panettones. Now, what we've done is we've tried to understand how else can we increase longevity of the product? How can we make this into a lifestyle brand? So what you're seeing here is a blogger. She's a food stylist from Canada, and she's actually creating an Easter table setup with mini Panettone. So they've put the icing on it, they've made it into a place card setting. We're actually not encouraging someone to eat it, we're encouraging them to see it in a different way. Extending product usage, embracing lifestyle opportunity, and creating content for you that you have never seen before. Branded content and influencer content is very, very different. And the reason why it's different is because it goes through a different filter. So purchasing decisions. 92% of all purchasing decisions are made by recommendations of a complete stranger, a person that I don't know, but a person that I trust. So who are these people that we trust? And why is consumer intent so important? We keep stressing this. It's important to not only know, oh, I sell to foodies. Foodies are great, but who in foodies are we selling to? And when are they active? You need to know these things, and these things are very important. So if I'm searching for rigatoni, I'm actually know that on Sunday, Friday, and Saturday, rigatoni is trending. So if I'm selling pasta, that's where I'm going to be posting my rigatoni content. This is really important. So maybe Tuesdays and Mondays, I'm going to post spaghetti, or maybe, I don't know, pastina. Okay? So social media has clearly changed the way that we shop. It's consumers demand the transparency that they want. It's not enough for you to tell them, hey, this is what we're all about. They want to see it. They want to understand it. And they want to make sure that your brand connects to their lifestyle. Instagram is the new channel. It's actually the lifestyle channel, and it's being ignored right now. So it's very important for you guys to get onto Instagram. If you want to see the rest of my presentation, please go to www